Hello, dear readers. My name is Elizabeth Ewan, and welcome to my cozy corner of the internet. As always, my focus is on writing worlds, dreaming big, and making every day magical. Today, we are going to do a bit of cleaning in my office, and then I need to hit the ground running on writing. So if all things cleaning and writing is something that you're interested in, then just keep watching. So, I feel like my office has exploded a little bit over the holiday season. And if that's you, like with any part of your house, like same. I just have like a whole bunch of stuff that I've just like accumulated. Now normally, as of this recording, it is the day after Christmas. And normally what I do right after Christmas is like the 26th, I start taking down all of my Christmas decor. I'm holding off on that this year because we're going to have my family coming over in a week to celebrate a belated Christmas. And so I'll be hosting that, which means I want all of the Christmas vibes still happening in my house. And so we're not going to take down my Christmas decor for at least another week until after I'm done hosting the belated Christmas at my place. So like I debated taking down like Christmas stuff in my office, and I was like, no, like I just kind of want to prolong the Christmas season a little bit longer and enjoy it when my family comes over, because the Christmas tree is one of the first things, my pink Christmas tree is one of the first things that my family is going to see when they come in through the front door. And it helps set the mood, it helps set the tone of Christmas just walking through my house. So, hey Scout, hi baby, do you want to come in? You want to come in? It's okay, come here. Come on in, you can come in. I always put her bed. Hi baby. Yeah. She's just curled up right in the corner. She's so cute. Hi sweet pea. Hi honey. Yeah, mommy's recording a video. Say hi. Yeah, I just have her bed in the corner. That is not budging. That is not moving. I do need to wash her bedding though. On a day when I have her at doggy daycare. Today is not one of those days. Today she's at home with me. Okay, cleaning. So we're cleaning my office. Okay. Oh, I wanted to tell you guys. Okay, so I got a comment recently was like asking like where I get my books from / like favorite books. So okay, these are not my favorite books, but these books I just picked up from my local free little library. So wherever you get your books from, I try not to buy my books if I can help it. If it's like on demand, if it's something that I'm like, oh, really like, I really, really want it, then I'll go and purchase it. But like in general, I try to like get it for free at like my local library. Kindle Unlimited, I do subscribe to Kindle Unlimited, and then my free little library in my neighborhood. And so this haul, I'm so excited because I actually haven't started the first one. This is the second one. I think it is the second one. It's Troubles in Paradise. So the first one that I still need to read, it's on my Christmas TBR list, is Winter in Paradise. And so this is like a part of it. And I'm excited to read this. Then I have Otherwise Engaged by Suzanne Finnemore. And like looking on the inside of the cover and like seeing how much these books actually are, like this is $22 in the US. And I got it for free. I'll take it. And then I picked up a Nicholas Sparks book, which I'm always just such a Nicholas Sparks fan. This is $26. What? For free again. And then I am a sucker for sport romance novels. Okay. Don't even get me started. And then also Pride and Prejudice. So this is Puck and Prejudice. And it's like a time traveling romantasy novel. Like, I'm excited to try and read this in the next couple of months. And then A Wife of Noble Character. So just a random assortment of books that I picked up from my local library. It's great. It's fantastic. But those need to come upstairs with me. Otherwise, I know I'm not going to read them. So I'm going to put those by my staircase. And I will carry those upstairs with me when I have to go up later. I don't like to make multiple trips if I can help it. Like, I usually like to pile everything onto me and then just bring it upstairs if I can. Oh, a cleaning hack is have a basket. Like, have a downstairs basket that you know you can, like, just dump stuff in and just carry it up. And then that way you're not making multiple trips throughout the day. So, if you have multi-levels like I do. I hope that everyone's, like, Christmas was, like, comfy and cozy and, like, you only did the things that you wanted to this year. I feel like a lot of, like, friends that I've talked to, like, their Christmases were, like, chaotic. And I was like, why? Why did you do that to yourself? Like, you deserve a comfy and cozy Christmas holiday. Everyone deserves a comfy and cozy Christmas holiday. Oh, this is a Christmas spider that I gotta put in the tree. My mom picked this up from a local artist, from a local artisan. And the story behind the Christmas spider is, like, apparently, like, if you hide it in the Christmas tree and someone in the family finds it, then they get a Christmas wish. It's cute. It's sweet. And I love supporting local. So cute. So I got to put it in this Christmas tree because it's perfect, because it's purple, it's blue, and it's pink. So we'll just put it right there. That's cute. Okay. Okay, I've got my cozy blanket. I need to turn on, I need more scents. I need more scents in here. Oh, we need to focus on this desk. Blah. Okay. Oh, and then I also need to, like, get rid of some books, or, like, at least sort them somewhere else. I have a couple of books that I'm like, I want to read these. And, like, I know that if they're not in my room, then I'm not going to read them. Great. Yeah, I'm going to put these underneath. Like, I'm going to donate one of those to my local free little art library. Yeah, for sure. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Nice. I feel like decluttering is so important this time of year. So important this time of year. Oh, okay. I also got a mouse. Like an ergonomic mouse. Just because as a writer, I mean, I'm typing a lot. And I'm like, okay, I want to protect my hands as much as I can. So, like, I feel like an ergonomic mouse will help with things. Good. Okay. What else do I have? Can you guys see me okay while I'm, like, shifting gears? Hang on, scalp. I'll tilt you guys over a little bit more. That's better. Yeah? Okay. You're okay, baby. I'm sorry, I encroached on in your bed. Okay. I have inserts from the daily grind that need to be organized, but also need to be, like, out because I'm gearing up, as we all are. Am I, like, tilted? Hang on. I feel like I'm, like, tilted. Okay. That's better, right? Yeah, that's much better. Okay. Gotta organize this desk. I have inserts from the daily grind planner that, like, need to stay out, but also be organized, if that makes any sense at all. Okay, how can you see me? Can you guys see me okay? Like, gonna keep checking on this. Okay, yeah, I'm fine. I'm just not in the center, which is fine. It's fine. Yeah. Okay. First things first, Liz, get it together. Candle. Here we are. Okay. What was I saying? Yeah. So I have a lot of inserts from the daily grind planner that I'm not just gonna, like, put in storage. Like, I'm going to start using them very, very soon over the next, like, month. And one of those is like the Know Your Work challenge. I have the workbook up there in my little cubby, and it's great, but I'm not using it right now. I'm gonna use it in like 2 weeks because there's gonna be like a book club through the daily grind planner group that okay, I gotta set this up. That we're all gonna go through it together, which is gonna be cool. It's gonna be fun. But I'm not using it right this second. And I have to empty. I know which planner cover I'm going to use for it, by the way. It's not going to be this one. It's going to be, yeah. It's not going to be that one that I'm getting together. It's going to be this cover. Because I used this one for the insert a while ago. Oh my gosh. Looking back on this is going to make me cry. So many dreams. Yeah, because it matches the workbook so gosh darn well. Like, it's the green planner cover with the green book. It's perfect. It's absolute perfection. So I gotta put that in there. Should I just go ahead and do that now? Because I'm like in the middle of organizing. I only have so much time to like clean my office. I don't know how much cleaning we are going to get done today. I do know that we need to write chapter 46 for sure of Project Ember. As you guys know, Project Ember has been years in the making. I feel like I'm finally like aligned with Project Ember because I have so much clarity and so much focus that I didn't really have before. Because I feel like for the longest time, I was just like chasing other people's dreams. And now I have way more alignment into one, who I am as an individual. And then two, it's like what I really, really want out of life. And my goal, my dream, my big dream since I was little was always to become a writer. Like, I want to be a full-time writer. And not just a writer, but like published author, like the works, like traveling, talking about my books, talking to other writers, talking to readers and their passion for my writing, and just creating worlds, like building worlds. And it's what I want to do. It's what I'm passionate about. It's what I am currently doing, is the writing part. But I also am getting so much focus in for like leading up to 2026. So I feel like now is the time where like in my feed so much like resurgence of New Year's resolutions and like vision boards and everything. And I'm very excited for setting up my vision board for 2026. And I hope that you guys are like pumped for 2026, because 2026 is definitely our year, guys. Like, whatever you want to accomplish in life, we're going to get it done in 2026. We can do it. But with that being said, it's like everyone's sharing their hopes and their dreams. And like, I feel like what happens is people get like so out the gate running January 1st. And then within the first 2 weeks, and you see this a lot, in particular, like at the gym, in the first 2 weeks, people have already given up on their New Year's resolutions, which is so sad to me, honestly. Like, that is not great. Like, not great at all. And you see it happen all the time, like, especially, again, at the gym. You can see it in person. Like, for those of us that go consistently and have gone consistently for years, like, we're still doing the same thing we always do. We just have to adjust because there's an influx of new incomers that are excited and passionate, and some of them do stay. I really like it when I see that, like, people that have like started in the new year are like continuing to push through and like show up at the gym and achieve their goals, and I'm like so proud of them. But then you see the other people that like, for whatever reason, they stop coming. And it happens in other areas of life too. Less noticeable unless you're like actually like physically seeing it like at the gym. But it was funny because I was talking with a friend the other day, and we were talking about like how like the gym that we go to is probably going to be like a bunch like really really crowded with a bunch of newcomers. And she was like, oh yeah, like they'll probably like, you know, after like January they'll like taper off. And then she was asking, she's like, well, how many people actually stick with their New Year's resolutions? Like, especially fitness goals. And I was like, wait a second, I'm one of those people. And she's like, wait, really? And I was like, yeah. And I realized I hadn't told you guys this story either because my friend didn't even know. And so, gosh, this was in college maybe. I was overweight. I didn't feel good about myself. And I was really fed up with where I was at in life. I was just so gosh darn frustrated. And what I remember doing is I bought one of those like 24/7 fitness memberships. And this was like over a decade ago. And I bought one of those like 24/7 gym memberships. And on not Christmas Eve, on New Year's Eve, instead of like going to a party, instead of like going out with friends and drinking or whatever, I actually just hopped on a treadmill and I literally walked my way on the treadmill into the new year. Like January 1st, I was like, this is my goal. Now, do I recommend that for people? No, especially now that like I can't even imagine staying up until midnight at this point in my life. I've done it like maybe once or twice. Stranger Things, binge watching, I am so bad about that. Like my husband will look at me after like the first episode and be like, you want to keep going? And I'm like, of course I want to keep going. I don't care how late we stay up. And then I regret it the next day because I am an early morning person. I am not a late evening kind of person anymore. But I was one of those people that when New Year's Eve hit, I hit the treadmill and I did not stop walking until it was well past midnight. And I just remember having that thought of, I never want to be in this position ever again, where I am out of breath. I'm feeling just unhealthy. Like it was not great. And that was over a decade ago when I was at one of my heaviest points, when I weighed like a little over 200 pounds. And you know, that year I lost the weight, mainly in part because I stuck with like treadmill and I stuck with like running. Running was a huge passion of mine, when I was losing a lot of weight. Pause, look how cute this cover is. Just, isn't this gorgeous? This planner cover is gorgeous. I am obsessed. So I was thinking about this the other day. I am a Hufflepuff through and through, loyal and true, okay? But when I like a brand, I didn't think I was into brand names, guys, but like certain brands, if their customer service is good, if what they stand for is good, if like individuals that like work for the company are good, like, and I like jive with them, I'm like, I am all in. And honestly, the Daily Grind Planner company has my loyalty through and through. I'm obsessed with them, as you can see. I have covers upon covers upon covers of theirs. Oh my gosh. I'm like, I can't even. Yeah, but they have such good quality products, and like their customer support team is like on a whole other level. So as you go into the new year, I want us to all start thinking about what are some goals that really speak to us on a very personal level. Like, what are some goals that if if life hits us hard, we still want to try and achieve them. And one of my goals is I really want to be like a best-selling author one day. Like, I want to see my books fly off the shelves. I want readers to become obsessed with my writing. I want it so that way people can't put down my books. I want like when midnight hits, people are out in the stores buying my books. And if you're like me and go to bed early, like the very next morning, like early morning, waiting for the store to wake up, like buying my books. Like, I want that level of loyalty and dedication to my books, to my writing, to my world building. I that is the goal that I have had. That is the big dream that I have had since I was a little girl. And I've been thinking about it a lot of, well, why didn't I start sooner? Why didn't I try harder sooner? And it's like, because back then, one, I was letting other people kind of drive my life and determine what I should go after. Like, I was letting other people dictate my life. And that is not the way to live. That is not the way to achieve your dreams, not the way to go at all. Like, at all. So I knew I eventually would want to quit corporate. I would want to focus entirely on like my writing, and we're finally at the cusp of that, where I quit corporate back in 2023 mainly to focus on being a stay-at-home parent and then also in my spare time, like when my kid is down for a nap or like wherever I can get a spare moment, I'm writing or like recording for YouTube. Like that is what I'm doing. And okay, are we good? I need to pull you out and put you. I'm gonna flip through you. I gotta flip through you guys. Ugh. Love it. What was I saying? Yeah. So like I just was like one of those people that like just let other people like make fun of my dreams or like tell me, like let them bring me down. And like I have so much regret over that. And I promised myself I wouldn't let myself regret anything else in my life. And if that's you, like if you're with me, like know that you're seen, know that you're not alone. Like we are in this together. Like whatever that big dream of yours is, like don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Like you can do it. I don't care who they are in your life. I don't care if they're a spouse, if they're a parent, if they're like a teacher. Like I don't care who they are in your life. If they're not supporting you, it's like you can do it. Like just listen to that light inside of you, listen to that voice inside of you, that tiny little voice that is saying keep going. And I'm lucky enough that I am so blessed where I am now at a point in my life where I have surrounded myself with people that just say yes you can. Like I used to have so many people in my life saying no you can't, no you can't, no you can't. And now I'm at a point in my life where it's like, I mean, every day, my friends, my spouse, like my family, they're all like, yes, you can. Like, yes, you can. You're already doing it. Like, you go, girl. Like, keep going. And that is such a special place to be. But I feel like when you're going into the new year, when you're like figuring out your New Year's resolutions, like if you have a place of like self-doubt, like it's time to dismiss all of that self-doubt and that lack of belief in yourself and like dismiss all of your limiting beliefs on yourself. Like, it's time for you to shine. It's time for you to know your worth, for sure. But I was just like thinking back to my conversation with my friend about like the people that join the gym and then like they quit like 2 weeks later. It's like, don't be the people that quit two weeks later. Like, you deserve a life that truly shines. You deserve a life where you're happy at least 90% of the time. Like, no one's happy all of the time, but like, you deserve to be smiling the majority of the time. If you're crying more in your life than you're smiling, then something needs to change. Like, something just needs to change, for sure. Like, the only times I cry now are like if I'm having a particularly rough day where it's like, and objectively, like, my husband and I will look at each other and be like, we were just talking about this today. We were just saying how incredibly blessed we are and just so grateful we are to be at a place in our life where literally everything we want and everything we've ever really hoped for is like essentially like in the palm of our hands. Like, we have it. Like, I'm writing, I am creating my YouTube channel, like my husband's career is taking off. Like, we are in such a good position, and it's because of years and years and years of hard work of coming to this point. It's years and years of New Year's resolutions that we followed through on, you know? Okay. I am going to I will have to organize this later because I definitely want to focus on the big picture of my office. So I think I'm just gonna, normally I would be like separating this insert week by week, day by day or whatever, and breaking it up fair and square into the different dividers. But because we're short on time and I need to get to writing in the next like 15 minutes, we just need to go and get this insert in this planner cover. I'm so excited to go through the Know Your Worth workbook again. Oh, so speaking of New Year's resolutions, I'm currently in the middle of the Daily Grind Planner's Dream Life Blueprint, which is different than the Know Your Worth notebook, workbook. Those two are very different workbooks. So the Dream Life Blueprint is determining what your goals are. I tend to do that every year, just to kind of set my North Star focus for the year ahead, and figure out what my overall goals are for the entire year ahead. And like, for example, like last year or this year, 2025 was very much so focused on my health, my career, and then my environment, like getting my house together or at least feeling really good. My yoga class was just canceled. It stinks. I got like an alert on my Fitbit. I love yoga. I love yoga so much. That's okay though. We have other classes we can go to. And what was I saying? Yeah, the Dream Life Blueprint. So like, it helps you determine what your top 10 goals are and what your focus needs to be. The Know Your Worth workbook focuses mainly on like, okay, so you know what your goals are, but like, let's break it down further and figure out like a financial tie to it. Let's figure out like your glow up goals. Like, how are you going to glow up from the inside out? And just really like buckle down and figure out how much you're actually worth. And like help you with your like financial goals and everything. Like, it takes your goals to like the next level. So Blueprint, like in short, Dream Life Blueprint focuses on helping you identify your goals, and then the Know Your Worth workbook helps you figure out what is holding you back and how you can double down on those goals and glow up from the inside out. Like, it's phenomenal. So I always recommend doing the Dream Life Blueprint first and then doing the Know Your Worth workbook afterward. So But my top 10 from like last year, this year, 2025, from 2025, my top 10 resolutions were do 3 glow out challenges, which check, I have done. And then I had the goal of like a daily sweater stretch. That was just to help me keep myself accountable for like, am I working out enough? And I feel like I definitely achieved that. Like I was working out very consistently in 2025. And then every time I got sick, of course, I can't count that. So like, I didn't nail the goal in the head, but it's like I did the best I could with my health and everything. And then the third goal was, I think it was like 2.5 hours every single. Oh wait, no. The third goal was cooking daily, like increasing my cooking at home. Definitely nailed that. I've definitely improved a lot in terms of cooking at home and making sure that I have healthy, nutritious meals that I can fall back on. And then the fourth goal was, that one was 2.5 hours outside every day. Because my massive goal was 1,000 hours outside, which that's a podcast in case you guys didn't know, but there's like studies show that like children and people in general do better with time outside. Like your development is so much further improved, your mental health so much better improved with time outside. And that's key. So I definitely nailed that for sure, because we were like my family, we've been outside for over 2.5 hours pretty much daily, aside from on those bitterly cold days, as well as torrential rain. Even with regular rain, like drizzling, like there's puddles and everything, I'd be in a raincoat, my kid would be in a rain suit, and we would be outside. Like that was a huge goal of mine, because what I don't like is society's like so focused on watching TV and like having screens on all the time, and it's like such a drag and it's such a drain, and you don't have genuine connection with people when you're on your phone all the time. So that's why like the 1,000 hours outside was definitely like one of my big goals for environment this last year, and I knocked that out of the ballpark for sure. Like I'm very proud of how much my family got outside this entire year. Okay, we're gonna pause here, and I need to go get a trash bag because I've got trash that I need to just start checking. Okay, great. I got my trash bag. All right, so yeah, that was number 4. Number 5 was declutter like my entire house. Now, is my house in a state where I like it right now? No. But do I have the systems in place to fix it all? Yes. And that was kind of the key going into 2025 for me. And so I do clean on a regular basis. You guys know I clean anywhere between like 20 minutes. On a very bad day, I'll clean for 20 minutes. On a good day, I'll clean for an hour. No more than that. I don't have the attention span for it, honestly. Okay. It's just one of those things where it's like, I am so physically active, like, that sometimes just, do I want to keep these? I don't like to use the stickers on my dividers because I feel like I just like having them fresh and clean, and I automatically know what they are. Just commit. Okay. So, this was it from the glow album. I have so much just clutter on my desk. Yeah, but in general, like, yes, like, my cleaning goals have, like, like, I feel like I've achieved so much this past year. We are going to do a spring clean for sure, or like a winter clean. I don't know. We're going to do like a deep clean of like my house, room by room, and just go and tackle it in 2026 once all of the Christmas decor is down, because you guys know, like, when you, like, decorate for, like, the holidays and you start taking everything down, it's like fuzzies and dust and everything, like, just start accumulating, and it's just not, no, we need to, like, clean, and we need to clean away 2025 to bring in 2026 in style, in fashion. That's just my 2 cents in the matter. Okay, so that was goal number 5. Goal number 6. So these next goals were my career focus ones. Goal number 6 was, I had the lofty goal of, like, writing a book, like, a month. Obviously that did not happen. But the main focus with that, which I should have done, was, like, write, like, 1,000 words a day or something, you know. So that would have been a better goal than to, like, because I didn't really know what I was doing at the beginning of the year, because, again, like, I'm a novice writer, so, like, you know, cut me some slack here. But my goal was to, like, write almost every single day, and I've pretty much accomplished that. There were times where, like, my self-doubt was hindering my progress, and I want to conquer that in 2026. Like, moving into 2026, I want to stop with second guessing myself and just go with my gut, you know, just go with my gut, because I know that, like, if I don't write the book is not going to be written. Like, it's so basic. Like, if you aren't going to actually write the book, it's not going to write itself. Like, you need to write the book. Just write the book. Just be done with it. Just write the book. So, I mean, I got a lot of writing done this year. I'm very proud of myself. And then another goal I had for the year was 52 YouTube videos. I definitely nailed that one. This channel has been more consistent this year than it has in previous years. And a lot of that was, again, I had a lot of self-doubt with creating content for my YouTube channel, but I keep reminding myself why I created this YouTube channel, which was accountability. Like, creating a community and creating accountability for myself for my ultimate dream of becoming a writer. And so every time I reminded myself of that, I was able to keep creating content for my YouTube channel. So I think I'm going to carry that goal into 2026. We will see. And then another goal I had after that, what are we on? 6, 7. That was 7. The next goal was, it was either blog or social media. I had a goal for my blog. I've kind of abandoned my blog. I do know what I need to do to keep it updated, because at the very least I should have my website updated, you know, like, it doesn't need to be updated all the time, but, like, I want it to be a safe landing page for anybody that's curious about, like, me and then my future writings. So I can definitely like upgrade that and figure that out a little bit better this year, but I don't think it's going to be one of, like, my top 10 goals is to write my blog posts, because, like, my blog isn't my main focus. Like, my main focus is always going to be, like, my writing. Like, that's my main career focus. So everything that I do needs to feed into my writing. So I let my blog just kind of drop by the wayside, but I wrote so many blog posts this year, guys. Like, I wrote so many blog posts. And then one after that was the social media goal, which I did not hit. I feel like my social media channels have just been so lacking. Like, so lacking. Okay, what am I doing? You over here. And that's mainly because, I just determined that, like, YouTube was going to be, like, my main focus. And I still agree with that moving into 2026. Hey, baby. Where are you going? Okay, you stay there. You're a good girl. I still agree with that moving into 2026, because, what was I saying? I think what I might actually do is, like, a daily word count on social media with, like, a voiceover in the background. But it's gonna be super low effort, like just accountability purposes, nothing like crazy, like just as simple as setting on my phone and recording myself like writing for about 3 minutes, and then having a voiceover of like my struggles that day with writing, maybe some personal discoveries, but like it's gonna be super easy and just mainly focus on like the word count, because accountability, that's all I'm going for. But my social media goal this past year was like not happening, y'all. Like it was just not. I don't have it in me to focus on recording short form content like I do with like longer form videos. Like with longer form videos, I can set you guys up on my phone, hit record, and just do what I need to do to get stuff done. With short form content, it's like every second counts, and it's like you have to be extremely like. I watched a not a YouTube, an Instagram reel the other day that I was like, they are really trying to cram everything into these 3 minutes. Like it was edited to the point where the woman was just talking over herself. Like her sentences, she would end one sentence and then immediately, before she even finished that previous sentence, she was already into the next one. Like no breaths, nothing. I was just like, okay, this isn't it. Like this is not it. Okay, I'm already feeling so much better about my office in general. So good. Okay. I have extra pages. So much better. This is my old laptop. I need to put you somewhere. Like, thank you, but I gotta put you somewhere. Okay. Am I chucking you? No, I'm keeping you. Why are you here? Because my Christmas stuff is still out. Okay, I'm gonna put you in this one, the Frosted Rose Cottage. Yeah, so social media was just like not it for me. Then the other goal I had, I feel like I'm missing one. I knew that I had like a monthly growth challenge that I was doing like every month. I feel like I really did good on that. Like in the first month I was doing like the Dream Life Blueprint, then I had the Know Your Worth workbook, and then I was doing like other growth challenges. I was just kicking butt on all of my growth challenges over the year, and I want to keep doing that kind of stuff. Like I did the Build Your Content Machine workshop where I learned more on a personal branding matter for myself, and that's actually what helped kickstart this YouTube channel a little bit better this year, because in previous years I just hadn't found my groove yet, and I feel like I finally found my groove with this channel, so I just want to continue that into 2026. Yeah, so those were like my top 10 goals for 2025, and I feel like I did really good on all of them. I think moving into 2026, I need to reevaluate where I am now. And that's what I'm doing right now with the Dream Life Blueprint. I am assessing where I am right now and then what needs to change. And already filling it out. It's funny because the categories I've already started filling out. So like you have categories of life. There's like 10 categories of life. I can't list them all off the top of my head. I think it's like health, like your mental health, and then your physical health. Like finances, career, relationships, environment, growth, contribution. Like, is it community? Like family for sure. And then there's like something else. But there's like different categories of life. And when I was filling it out, the same couple popped up, which were like my career, like focusing on my career, my environment, focusing on my environment, and then focusing on my health. And just kind of evaluating where I am now. And it's just so interesting. I have grown so much over 2025 because I was so focused on those. And a couple of other life categories actually like need some love for sure. But those three are still the ones that are like top of mind for 2026. So I am going to have to reset my goals for 2026 and figure out what I want 2026 to look like, or at least the next 4 months. I already know that one of my main goals is finishing Project Ember and submitting that to literary agents by May 1st. So speaking of which, we are going to pause in cleaning. I feel like I've made a dent in the office. At the very least, I've gotten rid of some trash, organized a couple of planners. Like, I'll call it a day for right now. But for right now, we need to go ahead and start working on chapter 46 together. So let's go ahead and do that.
Why'd you even call me up when I never wanna see ya? I'm just on my way back home, little drunk and alone, but I'd rather kick ya. Even though it's Friday night and I got no plans tomorrow, I could use a bam, 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 but it's not from you, cause I'm not that hollow. Baby, let it be. You could try to sweet talk all you want, but I ain't that lonely. Forget your rules, forget your shoes. I've done everything you asked, but I wasted time. Forget your truth, you're just cool. I swear anything's better than you. Get you on the flip side, get you on the flip side. So goodbye. Funny how it works sometimes. Yeah, we kinda hit it off at first. Checking every bar in town, all the sleepless nights until things got worse. You're so manipulative, trying to convince me of the but it didn't work on me. So, baby, let it be. You could try to sweet talk all you want, but I ain't that lonely. Baby, let it be. Forget your lies, forget your ties. I've done everything you asked, but I wasted time. Forget your hair, your dead eye stare. I swear anything's better than you. Get you on the flip side, get you on the flip side. So goodbye.
Okay, I have just finished about 1,500 words of chapter 46. Still have like 500 more words to go, but I gotta go ahead and log off and sign off here. I'm gonna save the 500 words maybe for tonight, maybe after my kid goes to bed. I feel like I've made some really good progress in Project Ember. I have approximately 70 chapters total of Project Ember, so 46 done out of 70 for the first draft. I will take the win. Like, it looks realistic that I might be able to finish draft 1 of Project Ember by the end of January, which is crazy to me. I mean, this is a project I've had in my mind and been ruminating on for years, guys, like years in the making here. Crazy to me. But yeah, I am just so pumped because we're at the point in the story where everything's coming together for the female lead. Like, she's gonna hit a very, very low point. You know, it already went really low in chapter 44 or 45. And now we're gonna go a little bit lower and have a really huge moment of growth for my female lead. But that's in a couple of chapters, and I'm very excited to see how she's going to handle everything that is being thrown at her. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and sign off here. Thank you guys so much for not only like watching, but also like cleaning along with me. And I really hope that you guys are going into this new year feeling refreshed, feeling confident, and knowing that your dreams matter. So I'm gonna sign off here. Thank you guys so very much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up.
subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. I hope that you guys have a wonderful, magical day.
Catch you on the flip side. Catch you on the flip side. So goodbye.